pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Basch von Ronsenburg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Vaan! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Khytes. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Hey there all you handsome bastards and classy ladies, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, the Horoscope Age. If you're not doing so already, you know what I'm going to say. I want you to sit back, relax, throw your feet up, enjoy this video, let me keep you company for a little bit. Grab yourself a cup of tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whatever your hot drink of choice is, or a nice cold beer, whatever you like. And just chill out for a while, let me keep you company. If you like what you see, do click that like button, and I would really appreciate it if you could share this video around as well in any avenue or capacity that you can. It would really help out the channel, it would help it grow, and it would really mean the world to me as well. As well as that, I'm curious, let me know in the comments. I want to know a few things, because I haven't really checked in with you guys in a while. I want to know, like, how you're doing, what games are you playing, what TV shows are you watching. I also want to know, what country are you from, and, oh, there was something else. Country you're from, and, I suppose, are you, you know, I don't know, anything interesting that you think would be good. I kind of want to get an idea for what kind of people are watching my videos. I want to get to know you guys better. So, anything random you want me to know about, absolutely go for it, because, I mean, even if I don't always reply to your comments, I read every single one, and I recognize, like, I know your names. You know, I see your usernames so regularly. I know you guys, I do, and I love reading your comments, and I love learning more about you. But yeah, anyways, so Reks, this is Vaan. He is Rex's brother, who you saw in the prologue. Reks was a 17-year-old guy who fought for the good of his country and to protect his brother. Vaan is a bit of a little shithead who spends his time going down into the sewers to murder innocent rats for no real reason other than to practice his stabbing skills. This is a guy who tortures animals for his own gain. That's Vaan for you, right there. So direrat C, direrat A, direrat B. See, I don't know what they're called. When I think direrats, I think oh, one of them's attacking me. Alright. Step right up. Yeah, step right up. Step right up to the Stabathon 3000. But I don't know what, like, I mean, they're big rats, they're pretty big. But I'm pretty sure you'd find rats not too far off this size in real life. I suppose they've got the red eyes, like they've been possessed by a demon.
Wow, Vaan, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Migelo's place, Khytes. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaan. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Migelo finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I...
What? Haven't paid?
On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaan. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperial stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Migelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Migelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
No, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back a few minutes on this story. Khytes was impressed with Vaan. He's all like, wow, you killed them all? You killed all those defenseless animals with your big sharp dagger all by yourself? Wow. What's worse is Vaan's a role model for this child. What's the next thing that Vaan goes on to do? He pickpockets from a guard. Granted, the Imperials are assholes, fair enough. Guy probably had it coming. I don't feel bad for him. But that does not make stealing okay. So he went on to do that. And then he was a bit of a jerk to Penelo. I'm thinking, I get it, he's had a tough life. You know, his parents were killed by a plague, if I remember right, I think. Yeah, his parents didn't die in the war. His parents were killed before the war by a plague. So then him and Reks had to take care of themselves. But they were taken in by Penelo's family. And then, if I remember right, Penelo's family, they were killed by the war. The war just went around killing people, stabbing them and stuff. But I've no doubt that Vaan, when he was growing up, he probably made a lot of silly mistakes. And if he keeps going on the road that he's going, as he gets older, all that's going to change is he's going to make bigger and more complex mistakes. Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure where to go next. Okay, so we got the world map added. Now, I'm not going to do it in this video, but there's one thing that you can do very early on in the game. You see you got these merchants, so the pink dildo looking thing just above where I am, that's a magic shop. The shield is armor, the pot is just general items, the sword is the peace shop, the stabby shop that makes bad people go away. But if you talk to all of those merchants a certain amount of times, I can't remember how many times it is exactly off the top of my head, but if you speak to them a certain amount of times, you actually get to buy bazaar items, as in B-A-Z-A-A-R, like from like a shop bazaar, not like bizarre items as in, huh, that's weird. Although they do have a dildo shop, but that will actually make certain enemies more likely to drop items when you're out doing combat, which is very handy to do. But yeah, if you Google it, you'll get the exact amount of times. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I'm sorry for that.
Vaan, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomaj over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Khytes to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Khytes back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
You see, here's the thing. I know I've kind of been giving Vaan a bit of a bashing, a bit of a hard time so far. I actually don't really mind him as a character. He's not my ideal pick for a main character. As far as I'm concerned in this story, in Final Fantasy XII, Ashe and Basch are the two main characters. Balthair and Fran as well. They're kind of there, but Ashe and Basch. So yeah, giving him a bit of a hard time. I get that. Don't really mind him that much. But I have to say, Migelo is a really nice, really reasonable man, and Vaan is being a bit of an ungrateful craphead to him. You know? Been a bit of a shit gypsy.
There you are, Khytes. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaan, look! This is it! This is why Migelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaan. Migelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Migelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Migelo.
That's right. Vaan, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Migelo. Now, Khytes. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need to take care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. I do love Evilise. I love the monsters and everything. I'm not even that upset that they, took monsters and... Do you know, really, like, ships are called Tonberry and Antlion? I'm actually okay with that this time around. I didn't like it when I first played this on the PS2, but I kind of like it, if anything. It's got its own stamp. But I absolutely adore the fact that there's a monster in this called a rogue tomato. The mark I've petitioned to be hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? So let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board and then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts, a clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. You obtain a clan primer. Clan primer has been added to the party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Orakia armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. You know why? You don't have the license for it. You don't have a license for this accessory. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you bestowed on me, you ask? Easy, learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. You attain a writ of transit. The east gate's the one you want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. You won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. Try equipping the Orakia armlet. Use the licenses command in the party menu to obtain accessories. 1 license, then equip. I don't need that. Repeat it. Now, this is actually something about Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, that I really, really like. Because a huge reason that I did not enjoy this game the first time around on the PS2 was that I hated the fact that all of the characters were on the one gigantic, big, clunky, awkward license board. And they're all essentially the same. There was nothing that differentiated one character from the other than their base stats. And I didn't like that. I like in my RPGs, I like everyone to have a role. And they fixed that by doing this. So, like, Vaan right now doesn't have a license board, so we need to give him one. Now, I'm actually going to do a video maybe next week on what primary classes that I'm going to give each of my characters and why. Because it's a tough decision, I'm not going to lie. The amount of time that I invested into working out what license board I wanted to pick for each character, I put an unnecessary, obscene amount of time and research into doing that. So much time that if I actually invested that time into anything else, I probably would have left the world a better place. But instead, I spent ages agonizing over what license, what job to give what character. And what I've decided to do for Vaan is pretty much good at everything. He's an all-rounder. You can essentially make him anything. But I've settled on the Shikari for him. I think that's going to be my primary class for him. So these are warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. And they use daggers and techniques. So we're going to give him the license board of Shikari. Now the only thing is once you've given them the license, it's a permanent deal. It's not being undone. Now we go back. He's got his license board. We go in here. Yeah, that's an accessory. Accessories 1. Orakia armlet. Yeah, that's what we want. But what I love about it is he now has a focused path that he goes down. Ooh, red spiral and ninja swords are actually really, really close to his starting point. That is actually quite nice. But yeah, he basically is going to go down the Shikari path. So any armor, any weapons, anything that he gets is intended for the Shikari class. And I like that. I like that focus. Anyways, bit of a tirade there for no reason. Alright, all you handsome bastards and classy ladies, we're actually going to leave it at that for now. In the next video, we are going to go hunt ourselves a Rouge Tomato. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Please subscribe if you want more videos, if you liked what you saw, if this is your first time viewing any of my videos. And like I said, I really would appreciate it if you could give this a like if you liked it, and if you could share it around. I love you all, you handsome bastards and classy ladies, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.